Hello and welcome to Rico's tutorial on how to scan to email once it's set up. So the first thing that you will see in your convenience copier is the login screen. So we're going to go ahead and just push user ID and then put in your copy code that you get into the machine with. There we go. And then just push OK here and then log in. Okay, so the next screen that we're going to go to after logging in is usually the other functions screen. So what we're going to want to do from here is push on scanner, and then you'll have the scanning window available. Now, some things about this window. We see we already have some pre-programmed buttons, so if I wanted to send something, say, to Todd Salvo, I can just push Todd Salvo and it'll fill the information in here. We're going to go over how to program these buttons, 1, on the fly, 2, within the address book, and we're also going to go over how to delete them. So the quickest way that we can program one of these buttons is program destination here. This is Rico's way of programming on the fly. So if you have to do a job really quick but you want it to stay in there, this gets 2 birds in 1 stone, as opposed to, let me go back, if you just want a one-time send, you're not planning to send this multiple times to this person, there's manual entry right here. Also, I just want to take note that I am using a pen with the pen obviously retracted into it. It's a bit easier to use. It's a bit of a stylus with our machine. So if you're having problems with pushing on your finger or trying to get your fingernail on it, it's okay just to take a pen, just as long as it's retracted, and then use that as your stylus. So I'm going to program a destination, and the next window that it goes to is email. Now, in today's day and age, we have our touchscreen functions where you'll push in the box and it'll go to it. However, with our convenience copiers here, we have to push the change button over here. So it can be a little bit deceiving as far as these boxes are concerned. Make sure you're always pushing the buttons that are right next to it, either on the left, right, top, or bottom. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm just going to go ahead and put my email in here. So that's that, and at mesacc.edu. Okay, then you'll push OK once you're finished inputting the email, and you can check it here. Then you want to push names. Then insert a name, so I will push the change button and I will put my name. And key display, if you don't want the name to show up specifically in the key display, you can also change that. So say for instance, I want to change this to tutorial help. Then on the button that's programmed, it'll show tutorial help as opposed to my name. Then once you're finished, you push OK. And here it is, tutorial help. So if I want to scan a document and send it to myself, I would push this button. I would put the document either in the tray here, or you can always lift and do a single page setup on the glass. So let me get back down, and there we go. Okay, once you do that, you would just push start. If you're doing it on the glass with a single page, you're going to have to push the pound key at the end of that to finalize your scanning project. If it's within the feeding tray, then you just do it a one-time deal. It'll send it after the fact. Another thing is, if you do not want it to be a PDF, or in case it isn't a PDF, you can say send file type on the left-hand side over here. And you can pick between a TIFF or a PDF, and it looks like it logged me out, so let me go ahead and log back in. Okay. And go back to scanner. There we go. So as I was saying, you can choose if it's a single page, if it's multi-page. We here at this campus try to only do PDF files since they're usually the easiest for us and our customers to work with. Now, that's how we can program a destination on the fly. But say, for instance, I want to delete these, or I want to add multiple emails to the convenience copier here. Well, I cannot do that on the fly. So what I'm going to have to do is go over to User Tools, Encounter, push that, and it'll bring you to your User Tools Counter Inquiry page. Here we're going to choose the System Settings, Administrator Tools, and then you would go to Address Book Management. From here you can program or change any of these already programmed emails, or simply you could delete it. So say, for instance, I want to delete my tutorial help here. What I would do is I'd push delete, push tutorial help. Are you sure you want to delete this? It'll give you the user. Notice the name is here. It's not the key display, but the name that's actually associated in the initial setup. So I say yes, and as you see, it's gone. Again, if you want to program though, then you would push Program Change, and on the right hand side here you'd push New Program. This one, instead of going straight to the email, it's going to start from left to right, or however you would like to do it, but it's going to start with name. So I'm going to just change the name to Test. OK. I'm going to leave the key display just for the sake of time, and the email change abc@al.com. Why not? OK, and then OK, and as you see, test is right here. But of course I don't really want to do that, so I'm going to go ahead and delete it, and that's it. So I'll exit, exit, exit one more time, and then we're back to our original screens with the scanning. So that's all there is to scanning to email. If there's any trouble, please feel free to give us a call here at the Copy Center. The number will be on the convenience copier, and just feel free to ask any questions. Thank you so much for your time, and you have a wonderful day.